Kia ora koutou katoa. Hello, this is Lesley Ormsby, and I am doing the readings now, or the messages, bringing through messages for the star sign of Aries for December 2019. So there's a lot going on, a lot going on for Aries at the moment is the energy I'm feeling. I'm feeling like quite calm though at the moment. At the same time, there's lots going on. So, I just want to take a breath, calm down, and it's like my hands are moving like this energy, just like calming. It's like, when you're petting a cat or you're stroking someone just to calm them down. There's that sort of energy. So, but I'm using both hands, so that kind of tells me that there has been, there are, for a lot of you, there may be 2 or 3 things going on. So, and there's somebody that's in spirit with you that is like just helping to calm you down. So, for some of you, I feel like it is a loved one who has, some of you that have passed have a loved one that's passed just recently, that is calming you, that is around you to calm you down. And also there's, you may have felt like a shift in the energy or a change in the energy. Excuse me, I just dropped a card. Recently. So that has got something to do with the full moon coming in, or which we're right in at the moment. So I'm, making this video, and it is the 12th of December. So, and we're right in the full moon energy. So the build up to the full moon energy may have been really interesting to you. So for you, and to you on saying that. So, and you may have had to like shuffle around because you'll notice I'm like readjusting myself on my chair. So they're talking about, shuffling and adjusting your energy, and your space, your body, your time, your thoughts, your feelings, may have been a theme that's been around you lately. So maybe in the last 2 or 3 weeks, even more so, I feel like it may have heightened for some of you. And for some of you, that is like still to come in this December, in the rest of this December, probably, like even now planning it, you may be even thinking it, but around Christmas time, into New Year's. So I'm just hearing like play it cool, play it cool, basically, for you. Go with the flow, and just let things unfold as they are meant to unfold. Okay. There's some sort of, I'm hearing the word like controlism in there with some of you at the moment, and it's like, well, and for a lot of you I feel it's not going to go your way, or don't try and make it go your way when because it's like I'm like doing these lots of because there's a lot of things that are going on in the background to help you find yourself in finding the best solution for the greater good of all, not just for you, okay, or not just for somebody else that is around you. It's like, but it's creating a solution, or solution, or the circumstances. Something needs to, you might find that some things need to be changed, and we'll be getting changing and at the last minute. So just go with the flow. Okay, your intuition will be telling you something's coming up, so don't fight it. Because I'm hearing spirits say you're better off not fighting it, because you're only going to upset yourself, and therefore then you're going to upset others, when there is no real need to do that. Okay. Okay, cool. Anyway, I need to start from the beginning, because this is what happens. It's when I connect in with spirit, are they just blinking, go, go, go. Okay. Anyway, I'm Lesley Ormsby, starting again. Welcome. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it resonates with you. If it does, that is awesome. If it doesn't, then there are others out there who do the same sort of thing, who are amazing, and they may have something that resonates with you more than what this message or messages that are coming through for the star sign of Aries for December 2019. Yeah, it may be, if it doesn't, that's all good. The other thing is these reads, for sun, moon, rising, or ascending, and even you may actually even be able to resonate. It may actually resonate for your Venus sign as well if you're watching. Okay. See, and they just I can talk really quickly. And I've just noticed myself, you may find yourself like slowing down. And, because sometimes when the words come for me, whether I'm working or not, it's just going, blah, 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 but they're actually like slowing the pace down. So you may find that as you've come into December, you may have had a rush in November and through the first part of December, and you may find yourself like right now, slowing down or winding down, okay? Yeah, just an FYI. So the other thing I wanted to mention is these reads are I'm not a tarot reader as such. At the moment, I'm not really into doing those, but that's something that Spirit are working with me on bringing into my readings. So we'll get there. But otherwise, I'm an intuitive reader, so I'm a medium first and foremost, and I use the mediumship with my healing work that I do, with Spirit, of course, and God's energy as well, and with God's love. I'm just wanting to bring in that. So the other thing is, like, if these reads do, or messages that do come through and resonate with you, please feel free to leave me a thumbs up if you're watching this on YouTube. And also, if subscribe to my channel, you can click on the bell. That will give you notifications of when I am posting. And also, if you're watching this on Facebook, please leave a comment or a like as well, so then I can see. I'm always curious as to how people are receiving the messages that come through, so that'll be awesome. Anyway, we're just going to continue on with what I've kind of like gone in and out of with your reading. So this, on saying that you may have felt like you've gone in and out of things with your energy at them lately. So and like I say, there's this fire energy with you, Aries, that's like, I'm just hearing cool down, calm down, taking things with a grain of salt in these next few days and next few weeks, okay? Take things with a grain of salt. You may have some things that are coming up that somebody's just going to like irk you, and it's like, oh God, really? Seriously? Don't let them rip your nightie, because it's not worth the energy, and then you'll have a hole in your nightie, or your pajamas. So they're just trying to get you to like when those situations is, go back into that love energy, and find that, that place within your heart, and go back into that love energy, because it's, and I'm just hearing, and because Christmas is coming up, and often we will catch up with family, and all friends and groups of people and stuff like that, all go out, and somebody might say something or do something, and you'll do the roll the eye thing, but not all of you will maybe feeling that, of course, but whoever's listening to that, just walk away, or just laugh it off, or not take it so seriously, because at the end of the day, sometimes people just don't, some people are just say things like off the cuff, and they, and they're not thinking as well. And some of you might get the other, end of the wheel there, that some of the people are thinking, but it's just, don't get onto the bullshit. You are there to, because I can hear different people coming through, you were there to have a good time, and love family. So anyway, this first card I've got pulled, drawn out from the Sacred Web deck, is what I'm using today, and also the energy. Oh, where are my boxes? Yeah, the Oracle Energy cards by Sandra Ann Taylor. But this one here is illumination. So some things and some, it's upside down. So there may be something that you're resistant at looking at. And something may have come to the fore for you as I was preparing to come and do these, do your star sign, or star sign, I shouldn't say that, your sign, the sign of Aries. Um, my third eye just started to like really like open up, and I'm just in this energy was there. So I feel like there's something there, like in your third eye area, not just in your vision, these, the human eye, the spiritual eye is starting to wake up, or like you're starting to see through things, is, see through the bullshit and not get yourself caught up in it. So for some of you, there's some sort of something is coming, or you've seen something that you're blocking away and you just don't want to know about it, or don't want to, it may be a secret or something that you've seen that you don't want to share with somebody, for some of you, and you're just like, how am I going to like get around that? So, but something has come to illumination. So there's also, for some of you, there's something that has come to light, and I'm turning that up there the correct way, because, the eagle looks, from afar, that can see from flying up, right up, and, way up in the sky there, and they can see, like, pinpoint things where a fish is, like, say, in a lake, and then just go straight to it. So there are things for some of you that are, like, say, in business, or you're looking at a new career, and or moving forward, or studying, or have been thinking about studying, or moving home even, for some of you. So I feel like some, for those of you who are in that space, or have, consciously put out for new projects and things like where to, have asked yourself those questions, like these, I've just, the energy with this full moon energy that we're in, there's that closure of something that you've been working on. It could be something personal that you've been working on with yourself, like with anger issues, or, something emotional that's going on, that you've like, yep, okay, I'm going to move through this, and it's happening, and it's starting to happen now. So, and with projects that have wound up or finished, the completion of this year, or this month even, whatever it is for you, like, it's a celebration, it's a time of celebration, okay? So Spirit are just saying, celebrate. Even the ones that are like the projects that you've like halfway through, or 3/4, or a quarter way through, or a third, whatever it is for you, if there's still a place to celebrate for some of you there, because, so for some of you, I'm hearing you didn't think you were going to get that far with it, or something has moved quicker. So they're just saying, just take that time to celebrate, and use the Christmas energy, the festive energy, and feeling, to help with that. Bring it into that, because this year has been a really big year for many people, in as far as whether every star sign, as far as like growth, personal growth, in many different forms. So celebrate, whatever it is, because I do feel like some of you who are listening to this have had some business projects like seemingly like falling over, or not panning out right, or whatever. So it's just now and then something's gone right, is moving, something's changed, there's been a shift, so, and it's starting to move, so it's celebrating those sorts of things. Well, actually, I've got this shit, it's working out okay. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it is the same, but just keep that positive energy, feeling and thinking that actually that's just a small glitch, it's just a glitch, and then you're coming over to Christmas, so things do change. It's depending on where you are, things either amp up, or where your mindset is, things amp up, or like you can go and cool, calm cucumber sort of energy, okay? or feeling or knowing. So anyway, going back to the illumination side of things. So things with all that happening, it's like you're in a better space now to accept, because that was upside down, remember, what is going on. So for some of you, there may be some changes in the way that you originally thought you were going to run the business, the project, or get into another project. It may be like for some of you, I'm seeing like you've completed one, and then there's maybe 2 or 3, arms or forks off that one. Or 2 projects coming up, so it's like wow, and it's not always a bad thing. It's a good thing, I'm feeling it's all good, you've got options, is what Spirit is saying. Gosh, I keep shuffling the cards, so all this stuff is coming out. Okay, so here's this one here, woman holding a heart. So that was upside down. So for some of you, there may be a woman that's in your life that is holding your heart. So there may be some resistance to that. So so I'm not feeling it's not just like a lover's thing as well. I feel like it could be someone like you, like a mother energy or a sister energy. There's something going on where, okay, someone may have passed and there's a memory there that you do hold close to your heart. It's maybe, maybe you're needing to go and visit them or talk to them, like I talk to them, talking spirit and that sort of thing. So that's what I'm getting with that one. And I do feel like that, allowing yourself to do that, you may find that you'll get some answers to like this illumination thing card here that will be revealed from that discussion, or just, feeling the love and doing it anyway. Okay. Visiting that person. Could be not necessarily somebody that's passed. They're just bringing me that feeling that there may be somebody that is close to your heart that, but there's some sort of estrangement, or there's your relationship or friendship may be a little bit estranged. It's like I feel Spirit is wanting you to, or suggesting, encouraging. It's your choice. You have free will at the end of the day, to either bring them closer or you go to them. And it's just like this feeling I'm getting is like just to let them know, and for yourself, that you do care in some way. But like, but I'm hearing on the other side of that is like you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make them drink. So anyway, gosh, that was interesting. So my voice just went. So there may be something that you're needing to express to that person. Okay, so that is there for you to ponder. Okay, so and there's the sun. Okay, the world. Now the world has come up first, and then the sun. I've actually got that, and hang on a minute, because hang on a moment, there's something, I've got them muddled up. There's indecision first, so they've all just like fallen out before. Indecision. So there may be some sort of indecision as, they're talking about like crossroads here. For some of yous out there that are like, I'm hearing more like coming or going though. Shall we go? Shall we go? So, there's like, coming or going. It's like, what I'm hearing is like, cut through the bullshit, make a decision. It's like, it's not going to kill you to do this or do that, whatever, it's going on there. It's just like, okay, but it's like making it from here though. Make the decision for whatever it is that you're going to make, is coming from here. And it's your own truth, being honest to yourself about how you feel about things. And some of you may have to dig a little bit deeper. Am I just being asking yourself, am I just being a dick? Or do I need to, think, does it me that needs to grow up? Does it me that needs to get over it? So it kind of like, see, my voice is going again. So it's like, expressing yourself to yourself first and foremost, ask you those questions. Then, and it could, For some of it, it is just like somebody is, is like whether you're over it or not, or just whatever. Um, it's about looking within. Our journey in this life is about learning about ourselves and how we relate to people, let alone ourselves, and respond, and how we can build relationships and what they look like for us. And it's not, when we start looking at that side of us, sometimes it's not, when we really look deep, sometimes it's not pretty when we don't want to see things about ourselves that actually, but hey, it's a good thing, because the only thing that can come out of it is good, is love, for ourselves, for yourself. Anyway, and when we do that, the world really does start to open up, when we let people in, when we let ourselves out, when we let ourselves in as well, to heal ourselves and to sometimes get the fuck over ourselves, it's like, things start to move a little bit quicker, and we start to see things in this whole different way of looking at things. So that's what this one is. And what I'm really hearing from it is that your world will open up, okay? And see, like, they're making me look at the number 2 and the number 9. So number 2 is about relationships, okay? And number 9 is about completion. So that's number 29 in the deck. So there we go. We're just talking about relationships, So you may find that you've come to the end of some relationships, and that's good when we get to that part, in the sense, and we come to the end of what that relationship looks like to us, and are we going to put up with that sort of stuff? No, and sometimes we have to choose people. We need to choose people, all the energy that we want to be around or need to be around. So some of you are really like going to be cutting ties or doing something or some things out of the norm, okay? Because see, this one here is there's been some illumination there through here that you've got this information, and with these eyes too. But there's something about the spiritual side. It's like those aha moments, something has like happened or somebody said something, and it's like, oh, okay, I now know what that is about. Okay, and then the sun is right after that. It's like, are you kidding me? These two. So the sun is starting to shine you, and it's the sun in this deck of cards is the number 1. So I feel myself moving around again and readjusting myself on the seat, and sitting up and changing my persona through the way that I hold myself up. Hold myself up in this world, in my, in the community or whatever it is, in your whānau. But really, this is about you and about how you hold yourself and how you would prefer to hold yourself. Okay, cool. There's all these cards here, but I actually just want to go back to number 4, because there's a lot of 4s in here as well. 44, for this woman holding the key. So that is about security and foundation. Okay, so some of you may be looking at, there may be a woman in your life that holds some sort of, that holds your heart, and it may be this person may not necessarily be on this side, and maybe they may be on the other side, this energy, but there's something there that to take note of anyway, and that is around security foundations, and foundations in our life. And with, for me, and that's about grounding as well, grounding and finding that instability, and foundations with family, and then also, but not only that, but when we are grounded in our roots, in ourselves, whatever that is for you, and we do find security within ourselves, and that's like all aspects of ourselves. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it here because that's really like long. Okay, those aren't them. They're just wanting to take, like, just having that little decision. This is like this decision. Like, I'm looking at these 3 cards, and there's one that says hostilities, one that says man with a coin, and another one that says magician in the mirror. And they're like, So some of you may have some male energies that, that are around you that will have, you may have that may be a little bit hostile in the past, but they're just talking about, okay, that's where some of this indecision is going, okay, with that one, because there's a 2 in there, and it's about relationships again, as somebody, with relationships, but 6 is about, what I'm hearing is about turning it around, and allowing yourself to not get caught up in that stuff, okay? Not allow yourself for your energy to lower, because then you've got the world in front of you and you've got the sun is on you. But then it's like, then you've got the magician, you see? And the magician, you are the magician. And there's 33 with that one, and that's all about balance. It's about balancing your life, balancing the way that you think about things, and your perception and everything, and bringing it to this point where balance is, where it's not just balance. For some of you, it may be about finding the balance of the scales of justice, with certain subjects or certain people that are around you at the moment. So it may be, but you are the magician, so you can make that happen. And actually, I don't know why I thought there's a 5 in that as well. I thought I saw 33, but it's actually 53. Maybe I should put my glasses on, but I think I was meant to see it as 33 because it's doubled. They're just like saying, reiterating, you're in a very, very magical time to make things happen, okay? But then the 5, 5 is about energy, so that's all about like getting yourself in the best possible space, positive, of course, to help bring forth that, and to you, and you also to it, whatever it is that you're wanting to make magic with, or why do I say make magic with? It's interesting. So some of these it will be about making magic, but with something or someone. Anyway. The other side of that is, just keeping your energy in that balanced state, so you can create what it is that you want, or bring forth what it is that you want, or have it there so you can walk to it. It's just sitting there in front of you. It's there with you now. Cool. And this last card, man with a coin. So that tells me that there's somebody, there that is, or something happening that's flowing, where there will be some sort of abundance, and probably a male figure or male energy will help you to, bring forth what it is, the information, so you can see clearly what it is that you need to be doing. It may be that this person who holds who is the man with the coin, maybe you have something to learn from him. And that's what they mean about the illumination side of it, about business, about a project, or whatever it is that's got to do with, some sort of abundance. Okay, not just money, but some sort of abundance. Okay, so anyway, I'm just going to finish off with, I hope that helps you through this month of, I'm doing this really weird because, my intention is obviously to start doing these readings the week before, or a week and a half before it comes to the beginning, at the end of the month, before the next month. But I don't know, for some reason I keep ending up doing them like mid-month. So that's been a really interesting change for me. You may have also noticed the way I'm doing these things, though. It's different. So it's all good. Change is good. It all means growth. So these are from Archangel Michael. Okay, so, this deck, oh my goodness me. Okay, so this one says, depression is a fear of the past. Anxiety is a fear of the future. In a sense, because we're looking back all the time. If you're looking back all the time and you're thinking that something's going to happen again, and you're not, and it creates an anxiety. So that's where the procrastination happens. It starts, or we were not understanding something that's about a limiting belief of the past to do with whatever, abundance, money, whatever, gifting, whatever that is for you. It could be something from the church. I don't know. It could be something from, just from society. It could be something that, a family thing, that you've been brought up with, knowing that's in the family, the way your parents or mother. Oh, look at this. Dreams. So keep an eye on your dreams, you know. You maybe that you start doing this dream board, vision board, for the future. So dreams, and bring them into reality, okay? And don't let this depression or this anxiety get the best of you, because, procrastination is, is a fear of not moving, that fear, because that's why we procrastinate, we stop doing it. There's something around that. There's something around there that's in there that stops us or slows us or takes us off, distracts us, takes us off in another direction, or, so just keep that in mind. And then one from Archangel Michael. So that was from the all the angels, the deck that's come through of messages, and that words, some of them. And this one is from Archangel Raphael. Oh, God. Okay. So, new love. Okay, first of all. So some of you may be coming into the new love, coming into your space. It could be that you may be in a relationship that may have been looking a little bit like tired, feeling a little bit tired, and looking a little bit tired, and you may have separated, or you may be, feeling like you're on the verge of splitting up. It could be something like that, where you see something different, and you realize something different, something that makes you think, okay, maybe I can, we can, reconnect, or something like that. Or you may be that you see something in your husband or your partner that makes, without having anything necessarily going on, but it just makes you remember or remind you about why you met this person, and how you met this person, why you love this person so much, and why, how you got together. So that could be some of you, literally a new love coming into your space. So that would be cool in there. This one here, Archangel Michael was talking about amethyst, rose quartz, clear quartz, or selenite to have around you. They'll be really good crystals to have around you to help lift your energy, balance your energy, depending on whatever is going on with you. Okay, see, look, old love, rekindle, return. So that's kind of like, obviously, with a new love, like I said before, there's something going on there with that. And then ho'oponopono. Now that is in a Hawaiian healing modality. I won't go into it. You can Google it. Okay, so you have a look on there and get the spelling. And they have a beautiful, it's a beautiful, I want to say a chant or a affirmation, on either way. It's, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. So you can read all about it. So, like I say, Google it or go on YouTube. Somebody has created some amazing videos, okay, with the tune of how it's said, and it's just beautiful, okay. Anyway, I'm going to leave that with you right now. So I hope the messages that come through here help you in some way or form, to zhuzh you up, or to just give you a bit of insight about, this mid-December through to mid-January. I'll see how I go with the holidays. How I go end of December, if I can get these videos out for the 1st of January. Anyway, don't hold your breath. Have a bloody good Christmas, and I'll see you in the new year, okay? Awesome. Bye for now. Oops.